Rub your palms together, hands into prayer pose at heart centre. Press your thumbs into your chest. Feel the connection, and feel the connection through your palms, connecting left and right sides of the body and mind. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. And inhale fully to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale fully. Hold the breath in for a moment, perfect the posture. And exhale, release the hands. We're just going to do one warm up. We'll do a side sort of stretch, warming up the spine. So hands are on the shoulders, fingers at the front, thumbs behind if you can. Of course, maybe with your shoulder, just do one hand and the other one rest. And then inhale, just turn to the left a little bit. Exhale, turn to the right a little bit. Do not overstretch first thing in the morning. Everything is cold, not so flexible. I'm just going to check that Claire hasn't tried to join. Your head moves with your body. Enjoy the feeling, enjoy the space under your arms and your armpits. One of my yoga teachers calls armpits the exhausts of the body. Last few twists. And come to centre. Inhale fully. Hold the breath in. Pull the elbows back. And exhale. Release the arms down. So second chakra. The main thing to think about the second chakra is water and flow. was thinking about this in the shower this morning, how water is very, you can't stop water, you can dam it, but eventually if there's enough water it will overflow. And water has so many different states, so water can be sitting there in a puddle, really stagnant. Water can be flying over a waterfall. It can be frozen as ice. It's just so malleable, so changeable. And we want it to be, we want our second chakra to be flowing. We don't want it to be frozen as ice. We don't want it to be a stagnant puddle. We want it to be moving. It's also, that's why it's related to change, because the changing states of water. So how balanced your second chakra is will be related to how well you cope with change. The thought of change, often the thought of change is worse than the actual change anyway. But if our second chakras are balanced, we will deal with change better. It's often mostly expressed in terms of the creative chakra, so it's connected with sex and reproduction, but it's connected with so much more as well. Artistic, all forms of creation, and that's another reason why it's really, really good for everybody to do something creative, whether it's painting, sewing, even singing is creative, but just something creative, and that's why we feel better when we do. Okay, so let's get on with the meditation. We're only going to go for a short amount of time again with these ones. My glasses on so I can see my tops, see my stopwatch. So there's no special breathing. Before I'll show you the hand movement. Hands are going to be forward facing, fingers spread. Make sure your thumb and first finger are at the top, thumb's pointing upwards, and we're going to be doing a movement that just comes in like you're going to clap, and back, in and back, and it's quite powerful movement in, but you don't actually touch. And then and this is where, rest your hands on your knees. You're just going to be clenching your front muscles. So with all ladies, imagine you're stopping, going to the toilet, going for a wee. I'm going to have to say the A word again. So the anus is not involved at all. Now it can be really hard if you're used to doing Kundalini or working with pelvic floor to not contract your anus as well when you're doing this exercise when you start. So just sit for a moment and just contract the front muscles and release them. And you're not moving your navel either. That was hard for me to not pull my stomach in as I clench the muscles. So try and isolate, so you are just clenching and releasing your front muscles. Okay, then once you've got that going, join your hands in, and the breath will just start to happen. Don't focus on the breath, push it into the background. You might need to sort of breathe in and hold the breath first of all to get the movement going, and then gradually breathe out. Just let the breath be the breath. Just focus on the hand movement and the clenching of the muscles. Okay, keep going. Close your eyes. Visualize orange light between your hands. Just going to go for about another minute. Be really aware of your body, what's moving. Should be just the clenching of those muscles and the moving of your hands. Check your navel isn't moving. Check your bottom is not clenching as well. That's the first chakra. Next time your hands are in the clap position, inhale fully. Clench all your muscles, the front muscles you've just been working with. Anus, pull the navel in. That's the root lock. Hold that. Keep the hands where they are. Exhale fully. Release everything. And then one more time, inhale fully. Clench all your muscles. Pull your navel in. Hold the breath in for as long as comfortable for you. And then slowly release, hands onto the knees. Into Gyan Mudra, index finger and thumb touching. Just sit for a moment. Breathe deeply. Notice how slow your breath is, or how much your breath is slowed down by. Think of the colour orange. Imagine it around your second chakra, which is below your navel. Think of water. Think of a flowing stream from source to sea. And then gently rub your hands together, palms together. Hands back into prayer pose. And we'll tune out with 3 long sat-nams. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. And inhale fully to tune out. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Thank you everyone. Thanks for waiting the extra day. Have a good rest of the week and stay on if you've got any questions or message me. And I'll see you next Monday at 7 o'clock. Thank you. I'll stop the recording.